Yes, fight fans, body and mind, sports, my people. You are fully appreciated in this round, my guys, my people. Despite much speculations online that we might be getting the WBA featherweight champion Nick Ball versus former two division champion Luis Nery come the 16th of August in the undercard of Devin Haney versus Teofimo Lopez, a fight, of course, which we know it's not happening, my guys. Obviously, although Haney has signed his part of the contract, Teofimo, he failed to do the same, even with 11 million on the table for him, a figure much bigger than the 8 million that Turkey was offering him to go up and fight Jerome Bruce Ennis, the unified champion with the IBF and WBA straps at 147, my guys, my people. Ennis, who in every conceivable department, way more skilled than Teo and much bigger than Teo in every conceivable department as well. Teo lost to George Kambosis at 135, arguably lost to Sandor Martin and Jermaine Ortiz. He's got no chance of beating Ennis, my guys, my people, and rightfully so. Ennis not even willing to fight Teo. He's chasing legacy at 147, trying to unify all the belts, my guys, my people. So he's gonna go on and do that, my guys, my people. But why is it Teo is willing to go up though to face Ennis at 147, a division that he has never fought in, never even fought at a catch weight between 147 and 140? What does he want to do? Go up fighting against Ennis, but it's not willing to fight Devin Haney at a catch weight 145, which this fight was agreed at. It's simple. If Teo, he fights Ennis and loses, he was chasing greatness. That would be the talk. No harm done. If he fights Devin Haney, who the boxing world has been anticipating for God knows how long, ages gone by, my guys, my people. Well, Teo stands to take a hit on his stock and fight record, and that for him is not good, my guys. So officially, Teo is ducking Devin. Teo is a duck, my guys, my people, and it's just as simple as that. And so Teo Devin not happening. I think that is a good reason why Ball and Nery now also has been reported it's not happening, according to Boxing News. Frank Warren, Ball's promoter, told Boxing News that not happening, my guys, my people. It's just as simple as that. However, though, ESPN's Salvador Rodriguez, he says there are still plans for this fight to go ahead, my guys, my people. So let's just wait and see what happens there. My people, Nick Ball in June of 2024, since taking Ray Ford's WBA featherweight strap, my guys, my people, has made 2 title defenses. The last against TJ Dohoney in March, my guys. Stopped Dohoney in the 10th round of that fight. And as for Luis Nery, lost his WBC super bantamweight strap to Brandon Figueroa in 2021, and since then has gone up to face Naya Inoue for his undisputed status. Inoue stopping Luis Nery in the 6th round. Nery though did drop Inoue in the 1st round of that fight, so obviously carries power. And since that Inoue fight, he has carried the power up in his last fight in the featherweight division against Japanese fighter Kameda. He stopped in the 7th round, my guys, my people. So yeah, he's gonna need that power in the featherweight division, Luis Nery, because I think him and Nick Ball would have definitely been a real scrap, my guys, my people, and would have offered up a good yardstick, a good measuring stick to see how Inoue and Nick Ball would have turn out against one another if they were to fight. Of course, we know that Inoue has fought TJ Dahoney in the past also, my guys, my people. And Frank Warren is looking to make Nick Ball versus Naya Inoue. Turkey Allow Sheikh also interested in that fight, my guys, my people. As for Inoue though, he does have his undisputed status title defense coming up 14th of September against WBA mandatory Marijan Akhmadaliev. They have been ordered twice before in the past, maybe 3 times I believe, but in the past at least twice they have been ordered to fight, but Marijan took the step aside to allow Inoue to make voluntary defenses, one of which was against Marlon Tapales, the man who formerly took away Akhmadaliev's unified champions in the unified championships in the division. And then of course Inoue went on to defeat Luis Nery after that. Marijan, who recently on the 30th of May stopped Luis Castillo, my guys, my people, dropped him how many times in that fight? I think twice before going on to stop him in I can't remember which round, but Castillo, however, not a very tremendously highly ranked fighter, my guys. In fact, his age is not even documented on BoxRec, but does have a record 31 wins, 7 losses, 0 draws, 20 coming via KO. Akhmadaliev, after that win, has a record 14 wins, 1 loss, 0 draws, 11 via KO. So you can see he carries a lot of power there. In a way though, massive power, my guys, my people. 32 years old with a record 30 wins, no losses, and 27 coming via KO. And 2 times undisputed in 2 different weight classes, my guys, my people. That is Naoya Inoue, 32 years old, my guys. However, in his last fight, you can tell he likes to take risks, my guys, my people. He got dropped by Cardenas in the 2nd round after he did rally on to stop Cardenas in the 8th, my guys, my people. Naya Inoue, if he should get past Marijan Akhmadaliev come September, we might get Nick Ball versus Naya Inoue if Frank Warren should get his way, my guys, my people. But with that said, let's move on to the next one, my guys, my people. Whoa, my people. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That is all I can say about this one. Vasily Lomachenko, at the age of 37 years old, announces his retirement from the sport of boxing, my guys, my people. We are no longer privy to enjoy the super talent that is Vasily Lomachenko ever again in the ring, my guys, my people. What the hell is going on, my guys, my people? Unless Loma, you know, follows the current trend of champions coming back from retirement. We have Manny Pacquiao coming back on the 19th of July against Marius Barrios for his WBC welterweight strap. And we had Vladimir Klitschko attempting a comeback versus Kubrat Pulev, the WBC interim champion in the heavyweight division, my guys, my people. So I wouldn't totally rule out a Lomachenko comeback, my guys, my people. However, this latest announcement by Lomachenko, not totally surprising to me. The signs have been there since 2024, my guys, my people. His promoter, Bob Arum of Top Rank Promotion, has been saying in Loma's absence that he was not sure if Loma would return to compete again in the sport of boxing, my guys, my people. And also with the numerous reports of him suffering from a severe back injury and finding it difficult to recover, I think that his retirement was more or less in the books, my guys, my people. Loma, who last fought when? In May of 2024, defeated George Kambosos for the vacant IBF strap, my guys, my people, in the lightweight division, and it was expected that he will go on to face the WBA champion Gervonta Tank Davis in a mega fight, which never happened. Negotiations broke down with Loma, citing he was not motivated to fight for the rest of the year, my guys, my people. So he went on a lengthy hiatus, and we have what we have now, my guys. He's retirement. But regardless, he has had a great and illustrious career, especially in the amateurs. My gosh, he was something, my guys. Real trouble. Accumulated 396 wins to just one loss, and a two-time Olympic gold medalist. Great by any great fighter standards, I would have to say. His pro career, I would say, just as successful. Accumulated 18 wins, 3 losses, 0 draws, 12 coming via KO, my guys, my people. A career that spanned just over 10 years, and in that time managed to become a 3-division world champion, grabbing straps from the featherweight division, super featherweight, and the lightweight division, my guys, my people. Loma, who kickstarted his career in 2013, and in just his second pro bout, got a title shot. Mostly due to his vast amateur experience. He went up against Orlando Salido for his WBO featherweight strap, and in that first attempt, Loma unsuccessful, losing narrowly via a split decision, my guys, my people. But that title became vacant in just 3 months. So Loma and Gary Russell Jr., well, they fought for the title, and in that second attempt, Loma successful, defeating Gary Russell Jr. via majority decision, my guys, my people. Before Loma then went up to super featherweight, my guys, and defeated Roman Martinez, my guys, for his WBO super featherweight strap, defeating Martinez via a 5th round stoppage. And Loma's last fight at super featherweight was against Guillermo Rigondeaux, my guys, who had to move up a division, I would have to say. Stopped Rigondeaux, forcing him to retire in his corner, on his stool, my guys, my people. But after that, more or less the coast was clear for Vasily Lomachenko, as he moved up to the lightweight division, defeating the likes of Jorge Linares, Jorge Petraza, Anthony Crolla, Luke Campbell, to unify 3 titles in the lightweight division, my guys, my people. However, in his next fight, he lost to Teofimo Lopez, the IBF champion. Because Loma, he should have went on to face his WBC mandatory Devin the Dream Haney, but he didn't honor that mandatory fight, and he was stripped. Devin the Dream Haney elevated to full championship, my guys, my people. Even Teo, after defeating Lomachenko via decision, opted he was not going to face Devin next in an opportunity to become undisputed. He decided he was going to fight George Kambosos, who defeated Teofimo via decision, my guys, my people. George Kambosos then moved on to face Devin the Dream Haney in an undisputed bout. Haney winning the first fight in away lands of Australia, my guys, my people, and retained his title again in the rematch versus Kambosos. So Devin the Dream Haney enjoyed his undisputed status in the lightweight division, my guys. But during that time, Lomachenko, he managed to bounce back from that TO loss with 2 wins, stoppages, by the way, against Nakatani and Richard Comey, my guys, my people, before going ahead to face Devin the Dream Haney for undisputed, and lost to Haney. Some say a controversial decision. I say a clear win for Devin the Dream Haney. No argument there, my guys, my people. But after that, the super talent that is Lomachenko recovered with a win over George Kambosos in May of 2024, which I was just talking about. So you really can't complain about Lomachenko's career. I can't complain too much anyway, my guys. Although I was a bit disappointed that he didn't fight Haney when he was supposed to. I don't think Loma should have dropped that WBC strap, my guys, to Haney. But they did give us that fight in the end. But even more disappointed that he didn't get to face Gervonta Tan Davis before he retired. Although Loma, again, not totally to blame, because Davis avoided Loma for the best part of his early career, you know, so can't put the blame all on Loma, my guys, who has had a super career and took time on social media to thank his fans, his promoter Bob Arum, his manager Igor Klimas, and his beloved father and trainer Anatoly Lomachenko for their contributions in the in his legacy and his excellent career, my guys, my people, to make it what it is, and a real memorable moment in the history of the sport, my guys. He will surely be missed. I will miss the talent that is Vasily Lomachenko. Gave us nothing but great times in the ring, my guys. Never a dull moment with Vasily Lomachenko against any opponent, and that we have to give him super credit for, as well as for his super talent and achievements in the sport. And hopefully you will enjoy the wealth that he has accumulated from here going on, my guys. Although he does leave us with a message that during his time out, he gained some enlightenment and realized that life is not about the accumulation of wealth, fame, chasing legacy and recognition, my guys, my people. Lomachenko there spoken in his final post, his retirement post via social media, my guys, giving us a real lesson, my guys, for everybody to learn from. But I would have to say, in life, do build your legacy. I mean, what are you going to do with your life, my guys, my people? You have to do something, but make sure it's something with real integrity, my guys, for the benefit of society as a whole, my guys, my people. So with that said, all the best to Lomachenko. May he enjoy his much success that he has gained from the sport of boxing, my guys, my people. And with that said, on to the next one. My people, before I close the lid on this one, let me just talk about two fights on the same said day as Fabio Woodley versus Justice Hooney at Ipswich Town FC, my guys, my people. But over in Barnsley, Oakwell, my guys, my people, in front of 16,000 fans, we are going to be having in his hometown super middleweight British and Commonwealth champion Callum Simpson going up against Italian fighter in Ivan Zoroco, my guys, my people. But before we talk about that fight, let's go straight to the undercard, my guys, my people. We are going to be having super lightweight British prospect Azim, my guys, going up against Mexican fighter in Elliot Chavez, my guys, my people. Azim, who is 23 years old with a record 13 wins, undefeated, and 10 coming via KO. As for his up on the night, Chavez, 30 years old, my guys, with a record 12 wins, 7 losses, 1 draw, and 7 coming via KO, my guys, my people. For Chavez, don't be fooled by his record. He does have sneaky power. Took out Mauricio Lara early in his career, my guys, my people, via KO. Lara, who is a former featherweight champion, my guys, my people. And Chavez was disqualified in his fight versus Harlem Eubank, my guys, in the 9th round after being previously warned for hitting when the ref called a break. And he did it again, so disqualification, my guys, my people. So Azim needs to look out for a bit of roughhousing there, and also that sneaky power. If he can do that very well, my guys, then I think this is pretty much a a keep busy fight, keep the tools sharp type of fight, my guys, and should dominate Chavez. I think he's gonna stop him in the 9th round. That is my prediction on that, and he has to, my guys, if he's going to go on to bigger and better things, my guys. Azim, who has been linked with Callum Eubank, this will give us a good measuring stick to see how that fight might turn out, my guys, my people. Azim also has well, that is if they do fight, but they have to get past their you know, their opponents, you know, their next opponents. Callum Eubank linked with Jack Catterall. Not just linked, but they are scheduled to fight later on this month, my guys, my people. Adam Azim, who has also well, he also has a verbal agreement to fight Dalton Smith, who is ranked #1 under the WBC. And well, if he wants that fight, he will need to get past Chavez at least. You know, Azim, who wants to become wants a world title shot in 2026. So Dalton Smith offers, although a risky route, he offers a route nonetheless, my guys. And plus, that is a British dust up that the fans are looking for, my guys, my people. So yeah, let him get past Chavez, and hopefully we might get Dalton Smith next, but I doubt it, my guys. That fight has been spoken about for how long, my guys, my people. The fighter that Azim is very eager to fight, though, is Devin the Dream Haney, who is a 2-division champ, former undisputed in the lightweight division, my guys. He believes Haney is not the same, and judging from Haney's last fight versus Jose Ramirez, he says throwing one punch every 2 rounds is not going to be sufficient, my guys, my people, for the division they fought in. But if he wants to fight Haney, he would have to possibly meet Haney at a catchweight. He doesn't mind filling in for Teofimo Lopez, who pulled out of his of his August the 16th scheduled fight with Haney. So he doesn't mind filling in for Teofimo Lopez, my guys, my people. Should Haney take that fight, I think that would be a cracking fight. But Azim, who's very much a prospect, doesn't really offer much for Haney, my guys, my people, legacy wise, or a name to have on his record for now. I don't believe it anyway. Well, still the same. If he wants to land that opportunity, he needs to get past Chavez, of course, my guys, my people. But with that said, like I said, my prediction, I think he gets past Chavez pretty easily. 9th round KO for Azim, my guys, my people, who has good power himself, my guys. Now on to the main event. Simpson versus Zoroco. Simpson, who is 28 years old, 17 wins undefeated and 12 coming via KO. As for Zoroco, 29 years old, undefeated, 21 wins and 18 coming via KO. So you can see both fighters' power there on display. Zoroco with the slight edge, my guys, my people. Zoroco will be a step up for Callum Smith, who last defeated Elvis Ahoga, stopped him in the 5th round. But Zoroco is no Ahoga, my guys, my people. He can box, he can move, he can punch. You can tell from the record, my guys, my people. So this will be a stiff task. If Simpson can get past him, hey, his promoter Ben Shalom, he says world level fights from there going forward. So I guess they are either chasing a title or a big name after, my guys, my people. Callum Simpson, who is dreaming of one day landing a Saul Canelo Alvarez fight. This has been his dream since how long, my guys? Since he was dreaming of landing a homecoming in front of 16,000 fans, and he was ridiculed. Well, he has achieved that. not only with just Zoroco, right, but he has done that with Elvis as well, my guys, my people. I'm fighting in Barnsley, Auckland, my guys, my people. But the Canelo man, that is a huge, huge reach. That's a huge stretch of imagination. But if he can do it, boy. Canelo though, I don't see him being in boxing for long. He did announce after completing his 4-fight deal with Turkey, he will be retiring, my guys, my people. I would have more detail on that story later on another video, my guys, my people. But as for Simpson and Zoroco, this is gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard, but I think Simpson can do it, and I believe he gets the win via decision. But that is only true faith, my guys, my people. I'm gonna leave it there. And before you leave, do like, do share, subscribe. Of course, drop your comments below. And as always, stay super blessed, my people.